I am Devashish Bonik, Assistant Professor in the Department of English, Cambrian College. So dear boys and girls, this modifier, the topic modifier has been included in your HSC syllabus, and it is a long chapter in which you will learn modifiers, pre-modifiers and post-modifiers and how they are used. So in my last two classes, I delivered lectures on how pre-modifiers are used before noun, verb and adverb. Today we will learn the post-modifiers and what is our objectives of today's lessons. Let's see first. So at the end of this class, you will be able to learn the following things like, number one, what is post-modifiers? Meanwhile, we have come to learn what is pre-modifier. Today you will learn what is post-modifier. Next, what are the kinds of post-modifiers? And then you will learn what are the post-modifier used after noun. So without making further delay, let's go to learn those things step by step. Post-modifiers. You just read the following sentences that will help you to understand actually what are the post-modifiers. Sentence number 1. I think in my first class I wrote this sentence. Again, for our benefits, I am writing this one for the second time, and that is Hassan speaks English. You see the underlined words in the class, and before that there is a noun. Then you see Hassan is reading an English novel written by Emily Dickinson. Come to the third number sentence. My younger brother Hassan has been studying English literature in a university for 2 years. So in this sentence you see underlined words, and these are the underlined words that have been used after noun, after noun. And the longest sentence goes in this way: the old grey-bearded sailor of the story, the ancient mariner, told our story to a marriage guest who was walking past him. So all the underlined words have been used after noun. You see, dear student, noun and then the underlined words. Noun, then noun, we have got underlined words. So all these words indicates that they are set just to give some extra meaning to the word it has been used. So now you see, on the basis of this sentence, fourth sentence, we can now tell what is the definition of post-modifiers. So let us know what is post-modifiers. Post-modifiers are the modifiers like word, phrase or a dependent clause which come after the words they modify. So in my language I can make it more simple for you. The post-modifiers are those words, or even it may be a single word or a group of words, and sometimes post-modifiers may be a single clause, dependent clause, that means relative clause, which are placed after noun, sometimes after verb and adverb, and add something to that meaning. Or you can say they are placed just to give some extra meaning to the very noun that is placed after it. So here is an example. When I give you the example, it will be very clear to all of you. You see here the sentence goes, the students are given textbooks to read at home. Here our main noun is books. So after books, the word books, I have used a modifiers, and that is infinitive phrase to read at home. So, this thing, that means this thing is using as a modifier of the sentence. So, we will learn now what are the post modifiers, the kinds of post modifiers. This will be very important for you, because if you want to learn or if you want to write good English, and if you want your sentence must be very colorful, very interesting, very informative, then you need to learn post modifier also. Post modifier are number 1, infinitive phrase. Number 2, prepositional phrase. Number 3, adverbials or adverbs, and in it you will learn adverb of time, manner and place. We are going to show the examples of it later on. Then come present participle phrase. Present participle phrase is also used before noun as pre-modifier, and we learned it. Then past participle. Past participle is used as post modifier of noun, verb also. Next we will find appositive. Appositive is used as post modifier of noun. We will see that and we will learn that. Then come adjectives. Adjective is used as pre-modifier and it is also used as post modifier of noun. And the last, that is very important, that is relative clause, which is used as post modifier of noun. So, dear boys and girls, let us go to learn all those things. So, generally it is known to all of us that adverbs come after verbs and modify them. However, some adjectives also come after the nouns and modify them. Here you see the example of this. We know adverbs are always placed after verb, and in the sentence you follow, they were running slowly. So, running slowly, this slowly is adverb that has been used after verb as post modifier. Another example, adjective can be placed after noun as post modifier. Here you find, we found Kamal happy. The word happy is an adjective that has been placed after noun as post modifier of noun. So, it is known to all of us that adjective is not only used as a pre-modifier of noun, but also it may be used as post modifier of noun, and this is the example. Now, we will learn one by one the post modifiers, starting from infinitive phrase. So, let us know what is infinitive. An infinitive is a group of words that start with an infinitive to plus base form of verb. So, this is the point to note, dear boy and girls, to plus base form of verb, that is infinitive. And when we use some more words with infinitive, then it becomes infinitive phrase, and for this reason it is written here, addition of more other words with infinitive makes infinitive phrase. Example of infinitive phrases are to plus main verb, to complete infinitive, to swim infinitive, to eat rice, here it becomes infinitive phrase, because when more other words are added with the infinitive, then it becomes infinitive phrase. To play in the field, this is also an example of infinitive phrase. So, now we will learn infinitive work as noun, adjective and adverb. Mind it, dear boys and girls. These infinitive will be used as noun, adjective and adverb. In the first example you see, To work means a kind of exercise. Here to work is an example of infinitive, but it is working as a subject, as a noun in the sentence. So, it is working like a noun. So, infinitive has been used as a noun in the sentence. Come to the second number sentence. Here you see he has a lot of people. He has a lot of people to meet today. To meet today, to plus main verb, it is infinitive. It has been used after the noun as post modifier, and it is working like an adjective because to meet, he has a lot of people to meet today. Here to meet is adding some meaning to the people. Come to the third number example, and that is showing infinitive that is being used as adverb. Amit is waiting to enter the market. Here to enter the market is a kind of infinitive phrase that has been used after verb as a post modifier of verb. Now, you can also find infinitive after verb and at the same time after adjective also. The sheep began to sing. Here to sing, you see a kind of infinitive that has been used after this verb. It is good, the word good is an adjective. So, to swim in the river, it is infinitive phrase that has been used after the adjective as post modifier. So, we are learning many things that modifiers, especially the post modifiers, are being used not only after noun but also after adjective, after verb, after adverb. This is a point to note, dear boys and girls. Now, we will proceed to know something more about infinitive. So, example of infinitive phrase working as a noun in a sentence. Now, infinitive will become noun in the sentence. I like to motivate people. I like what? To motivate people. So, to motivate people is a kind of object that has been used after the verb. It is the object of the verb like. It is used as noun. So, here infinitive is working as a noun in a sentence. Come to the second number sentence. My goal is to spread happiness. Here is your verb, and to spread happiness is a complement to the verb is. So, it is also used as noun. Come to the third number example. Nobody wants to face bad experiences. So, here you see nobody wants what? To face bad experience. It is working like a noun as an object of the verb wants. So, it becomes clear to all of you that infinitive phrase working as a noun. So, all infinitive phrase are here used as a noun as an object. Okay? Come to the next portion. Here we will see infinitive as adjective. It is also interesting to note that infinitive phrase working as an adjective in a sentence. The person, here the person is noun. After the noun, you see to contract tomorrow is Belal. The person to contract tomorrow is Belal. Here this infinitive phrase is adding some meaning to the noun person. So, it has been used as the post modifier of noun, and it is working like an adjective. Come to the second number example. It is the time, time is the noun. After noun you have got an infinitive phrase, and this phrase is adding some meaning to the noun time. So, it is working like an adjective. Go to the third number example, and that is, let me tell you the best exercise to reduce belly fat. To reduce belly fat is a kind of infinitive phrase working like an adjective because it is adding some meaning to the noun exercise. So, dear boys and girls, now come to the next item, and that is example of infinitive phrase working as an adverb in a sentence. First of all, we have seen infinitive as a noun, infinitive as an adjective, and now here we will see infinitive is being used as an adverb. Go to see the example. I am working hard to make student happy. So I am working hard. Why? To make students happy. Am I working hard? Why am I working hard? The answer is to make students happy. Why? When we questions verb with the word why, if we get the answer, then that will become the adverb. So you see, I am working hard to make a student happy. Why? To make a student happy. This is an example of infinitive. It is using as an adverb. So after the adverb, it has been used. Okay. So it is being used as post modifier of adverb. Come to the next example. So why they are coming tomorrow to celebrate my birthday. So why are they coming tomorrow? Why are they coming tomorrow? To celebrate my birthday. So to celebrate my birthday is a kind of infinitive phrase that had been used after the verb, and it is being used as post modifier of adverb. Next example is she worked very hard to pass the exam. Here also adverb, this adverb, this adverb. After adverb we are getting infinitive phrase as an adverb. So it becomes clear to all of you that infinitive phrase, the structure of infinitive is 2 plus main verb. When some other words are added with the infinitive, then it becomes infinitive phrase. Infinitive phrase are always used as post modifier of noun, adverb and verb also. Now we learn prepositional phrase as post modifier of noun. The first one is done, second one is prepositional phrase. So let me tell you what is prepositional phrase. All of you know very well what are the preposition, and you know very well what is preposition. So let's know once again a group of words consisting of a preposition. So a group of words that must consist of a preposition, its object or any other word that modify the object. It post modifies noun, adjective and adverb. Another remarkable point, prepositional phrase also post modifies noun, adjective and adverb. Let us see the example. Prepositional phrase, structure of prepositional phrase, preposition plus noun. This noun is called an object. So equal to prepositional phrase. Let us see the examples of prepositional phrase. A man, it is a noun. After noun there is a post modifier of preposition phrase of honesty. Preposition plus noun. Preposition plus noun. The sentence is the man of honesty cannot do these illegal activities, right? The bird on the tree is unknown. So the bird is noun. After the word bird, it has been used. The structure of the phrase is preposition plus noun. So it is working like a prepositional phrase, and it is being used after the noun as post modifier. He is happy. The word happy is adjective. After adjective, we are getting a prepositional phrase. So it becomes clear that after noun we have got preposition after noun. After adjective, so after adjective we are getting prepositional phrase, and after noun we are getting prepositional phrase as a post modifier of noun. Next come preposition plus adverb, that may be also the structure of prepositional phrase. Here you see, we took shelter under there. So under the preposition plus adverb becomes prepositional phrase. We played in the field. After verb prepositional phrase has been used. Is a note. You must remember the thing that after verb I have said that prepositional phrase can be said after noun, after adjective, after verb. So here is the example of after verb. Here we have got two examples. One is after noun we have got prepositional phrase, after adjective we have got prepositional phrase, and here in this structure we are getting after verb we have got prepositional phrase. I think, dear boys and girls, it is clear to you that prepositional phrase can be used as post modifier after verb, after noun, after adjective. Remember it. These will help you in your examination questions. So now you see third part of post modifiers. The first one was infinitive, second one was prepositional phrase, and here I am coming to tell you about adverbs and adverbials. All of you know very well what is an adverb. Adverb is a part of a speech which modifies verb, adverb and adjective also. So, adverbs generally come after noun. Okay, we will see the example, and verb and post modify them. This two things is very important, after noun and verb. What will come? Adverb. Adverb will come after noun and verb. The passage above. So, here place adverb. The word above is an example of adverb that has been set after the noun passage. So, it is modifying. Second example is you all students spoke English fluently. Here the word fluently is adverb. So, it is modifying the word spoke. So, here we will see that adverb is being set after noun after verb as post modifier. So, another 2-3 example you see. Now, we will see most of the adverbs of time, adverbs of manner, adverbs of place usually come after verbs and modify them. These adverbs are known as adverbials. Dear boys and girls, it is an important point to note, because in your examination question you may be asked to use adverbials. Adverbials. So, what are the adverbials? You see. Example, the soldiers were fighting yesterday. Here adverb of time, this word is referring adverb of time, and this word adverb has been used here as post modifier of verb. Come to the second number example, the student was reading, spontaneously. So, it is manner adverb, adverb of manner. So, come to the third number example, and that is adverb of place. They came here. So, the word here indicates what? Adverb of place. So, it becomes clear to all of you that adverb is being used here after verb and modifying it. They are called adverbials. Another important things to note down here, and that is there is a place, adverbial place. You may be also asked to write adverbial phrase as post modifier of noun. Adverbial phrase, what is the example of adverbial phrase? You see, the spider was trying again and again. Again and again, the two adverbs have been connected with the conjunction and it has become an adverbial phrase. So, see the example of it. I came here yesterday. So, here yesterday is adverbial phrase. The man was shouting very loudly. More than single word is called phrase. So, here two adverbs has been connected with together, and it is working like a adverbial phrase. So, now on the basis of our learning, we will now solve some of the questions that has been taken from the board questions, and you will solve it and I will help you. Dear boys and girls, now see and let us remember what we have learned. At the age of 17, he went to London. This question has been taken from your board question. So, what is written? Most post modify the verb with an infinitive. Just before we have learned infinitive. So, what can be written here? At the age of 17, he went to London. So, infinitive. What may be written here? So, at the age of 17, he went to London to complete education. It is education. Now, come to the second point. He was lucky. Again, you are asked to use post modify the adjective with an infinitive. Just before we learned, this is adjective, and you are asked to use infinitive. So, he was lucky to find. You can write. He was lucky to find an English family of Mr. Scott. Come to the next example. He also visited the House of Parliament. Post modify the verb with an infinitive. So, we can also write, he also visited the House of Parliament to listen Gladstone and John Bright's debates on Irish Home Rule. come to the last example. At this, his family thought that they might lose their son. Post modify the verb. So, what can post modify the verb? All of you know very well that adverb can post modify the verb. So, you can say completely. There may be completely. There may be many other words you can use. So, at this moment you can write completely. Okay. So, these are the questions that we have solved, and we can go for another question, and that is deforestation means cutting down trees. You are asked to write post modify the verb. You can say randomly, you can say drastically. Okay. Beside, there are some dishonest people who cut trees in forest. You are asked to write, use an infinitive phrase to post modify the verb. So, what can you write? To earn money, to gain money. If we destroy trees, use an adverbial phrase to post modify. Just before we have learned everything that is related to this. Okay. If we destroy trees, use an adverbial phrase. So, if we destroy trees in a alarming manner, okay, so in a very rough way, one day the country will turn into a great desert. Necessary measures should be taken, use an infinitive phrase to post modify the verb. So, necessary measures should be taken to stop, infinitive phrase, okay, to stop cutting down trees. You see, all the things that we have already learned through have been used here in these questions. Dear boys and girls, we are coming to the end of my lecture, and this is the last word for you, that whatever we have learned throughout the class lesson, that has been availed in the example. Hope all of you have learned a lot here in this class. I think you will practice it later on and you will benefit a lot. Today I am going to finish my lecture. Hope all of you will practice more, and I would like to see you next time, next day. Till then, goodbye. Thank you very much.